Hi guys, what's up and welcome. It's Matthew here, the designer and developer from South Africa. In this tutorial, we are going to take this awesome design and create a Next.js equivalent, meaning that we are going to create a real website from this one, the actual coding. But before we do that, we just need to make some improvement or some small adjustment to this design, not necessarily because of the design aspect of it, but because of the aim, okay, or the objective of this video. I am hoping to teach you more about Next.js routing, okay? So meaning that the way in which this website is being structured, okay, we are not going to achieve that to the fullest. So we need to make some arrangement, some sort of redesign or revamp, okay, so that we can achieve what we want to achieve, so that I can teach you more about Next.js revamp, and also teach you a thing or two about best design or a great design. Okay, so with that being said, let's just see if we can copy this. I think only this page will work. Let's copy this to my own Figma and let's see if am I going to be able to paste it. It looks like I can, and from here am I able to edit it? Let's see if I can edit it from here. Let's take this to here. It looks like everything works well, okay? So as you can see, guys, okay, everything works well. So the first thing that we are going to do here, we are going to have an identity, okay? Why must we have an identity? If you are creating your portfolios, it's very important to create a realistic portfolio. Like, try to stick to reality as much as you can, simply because maybe the potential employer or the client, they want to see something that is close to reality. We make conclusion based on what is closest to what we want, okay? So let's not think about some sort of a sample YouTube project or a sample portfolio, okay? Let's just think about the real thing. Let's treat this as a company that exists in real life, okay? So I hope you do get that one. So with that being said, I'm going to talk more about this later, okay? Let me just remove this. So the first thing that we're going to do, we are going to some sort of create an identity, okay? Okay, you can visit this site, www.svgrepo, and let me just type here tree, okay? Which one can I take? Okay, which one can I take? I think this one. Okay, then I will edit it. So you just come here, you copy this, go back here, okay, and paste this one here. And then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to double click it, as you can see, and take it out of this frame. As you can see, it will snap out, and then you click on that frame, you delete it. And then what you are going to do, you're just going to double click until you see that this has been highlighted, and then you delete it, and then that's an identity. Okay, in case maybe you thought it's going to be something complicated, Matthew is a designer, I'm going to edit it or make it complicated. I'm not going to do that, guys. Okay, this is an identity. I'm going to press K to scale it down. Okay, I'm trying to stick to reality as much as I can, something that is realistic. Okay, so let's say the company name, organization name. I'm not sure if I'm correct. It's Zyla, or okay, I can't pronounce this organization name. Okay, by the way, in case you don't know, this UI has been designed by one of my students. Okay, so and remember, in most of my courses, okay, I don't deal with designers specifically, or UX UI designers. I deal with developers. So we are developers, but we know a thing or two about design, okay, so that we can come up with some sort of beautiful UI UX or awesome, okay, instead of designing from your own head, okay. So we don't really have to be expert, but at least we must come up with beautiful design. Okay, enough about that. So let me highlight here and press Shift A to create an auto layout, and press V to get all of these, and just click here center, as you can see, guys. Okay, so this is our identity. Okay, okay, and then let me make this gray a little bit. Let's see. Okay, I'm happy with this. Okay, let me make this smaller. So as you can see, guys, this is the logo, okay? And then from there, I don't think we are going to change much on these, okay? We are not going to change much. And then what we are going to do, guys, let's go back to here. Okay, so whenever you are creating a new project, always think about it this way. You need to have content, which is information, okay? You need to have proper and sufficient information so that your project can be realistic. So that in case it's a simple portfolio, the employer or the client might believe on what you did. Okay, it's realistic. So you need content, and then from then you need to apply your own creativity, and then you need to get to coding. Okay, so what we want to do now, okay, let's see. We are going to have the home page. Ooh, I'm not sure if we're going to have causes and dashboard. What about get involved? I think get involved makes sense. Okay, we can have what can I say? We can have a page which is that is going to have a form so that you can get involved, and then about the company. Okay. So what I'm going to do now in terms of the content, I'm going to ask ChatGPT to create a content for me. Okay, a realistic content. Let's say ChatGPT. Okay, content is key or content is king. Okay, it influences how your design come out and how professional your application is going to be. Okay. So please generate a web content for an in fact for an NPO called okay, which let's just copy something from here. Okay, okay, let me just say type it here. Oh, please generate a web content for NPO called Zyla. Okay, for Zyla, the NPO stands for Environmental Protection, Environmental Protection, and the planet. Okay. Please supply. These are the things that I'm looking for. Vision, tagline, about us. What else about us? Let's say services, um, contact details, let's say, and more. Okay. And then let's type here, please, give me a well structured content. Okay. Let's see. I think ChatGPT will help us here. So guys, content is king. Okay. Content is king. If you don't have enough content, you are affecting your design and in overall affecting the your overall, what can I say, application, okay, or portfolio or project. Okay, so as you can see, guys, here we've got some sort of solid information. Okay, as you can see here is get involved, contact us. Okay, so I think we can work from here. This will give us a guide. Okay, as you can see here is even something like a slogan. So we need to go back here. Okay, let's first get into what this. Okay, get into this, which is the navigation bar. Let's see, we said we are going to have, let me copy this as it is. Okay, let me copy. Oops, my apologies about that. Let me copy and paste it here. Let's see. Okay, cool. And then what I'm going to do, does this have a background? Yes, as you can see, it has a background. We don't really want that. Let me press V, and then from there, let me scroll up. I think this is a white background. Let me remove it. As you can see now, it doesn't have the white background. I'm happy with that. Okay, and then what else do I want to do? Let's go back to our content and see what do we have. We've got our services. Get involved, contact us. Okay, services, get involved, and contact us. I think that makes sense. Okay, let's go back here. Okay, home is always there, and then we've got services, and then get involved is already here. In fact, I don't need to delete like this. I need to delete like this. Okay, get involved and contact us. Okay, okay, I'm happy with this. Okay, and now what we want to do, let's just scale this up. I'm going to press K and scale this up. Okay, I want this to be bigger so that it can some sort of fit this screen. Okay, as you can see, this screen is a little bit bigger. So what am I going to do here? I'm going to press Shift A. As you can see, center this. Okay, so let's talk about what am I trying to do here. First of all, what I'm trying to do here is to make sure that I'm designing from concrete and solid information. Okay, I don't want to wander around and put some tabs, or what can I say, and put some navigation items which I'm not going to have something to say, or I won't have content on. Okay, so that works on content. In case you might really want to dive deep in this content thing, okay, maybe professionally, okay, because somebody might ask, how did you get about to know these things? Okay, so I'm gonna give you some clues. Okay, information architecture. Okay, there's something called information architecture. It's a very interesting and powerful concept. Let's just read. Okay, information architecture, IA, is the process of organizing and presenting information to make it easier to find and understand. I hope now you really understand what I'm trying to do. Okay, so here I'm just arranging and organizing this information in such a way that it's easier to find and to understand. Okay, I'm just putting what's necessary, and that is it. So this content part revolves around information architecture. Okay, so let's continue. The next thing that I'm doing here, I'm trying to make the design clean. Okay, as you can see here, I'm trying to make it a little bit spacious. There is some white space around. In case you might ask yourself, what is a white space? A white space in design is not necessarily the actual white space. Okay, even if the background is gray, let's say, but the gap between the element will still be called white space. Okay, so we've got some white space here. So let me check, am I done with the navigation menu? I think so. Okay, I think so. Let me just center this. I think everything has been centered. Okay, so the other thing that I want to do here, the other thing that I want to do, I want to check my padding. Okay, so as you can see here, okay, we are very close to the side, to the edge, and we are very far away from the edge from this side. Okay, so that's the other thing that I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do, I will first of all, as you can see here, there is no gap, but here there is a gap. Let me try and fix that. Okay, because that will show up on the overall design. Okay, center it again. And then I'm going to press Shift A to make an auto layout. And then let me make sure this fits in here and this one fits in here. Okay, and then I will center it. Okay, let's see. And then why this design is not centered. Let's see. Okay, it has expanded with that one. So now, as you can see, it's centered. I'm happy with this. As you can see, I've got some equal space here and equal space here. Okay, so that's the first improvement. Okay, and what else do I want to do? I want this picture. Okay, I want this picture. But I'm not going to make it to take the entire space like here, okay? Why am I going to do that? Let's just come here on this inspiration. Um, One thing that you need to know, guys, the reason why I will always say copy from an existing design or something, okay? Design principles are not new, okay? They are old, okay? Very, very old. So these are the fundamentals, okay? So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to look for a layout that I think we can copy from, just to show you that these things are not new. These things are things that are there for you to just copy when you want to, okay? As you can see, most of them, they've got something to do with images. I don't want that. I want a text and an image, something more or less like this. You see this left part of this one, okay? On the left there is some sort of content, and on the right there is image. However, they have got some sort of a nice background there that goes hand in hand, or that some sort of complements the foreground, okay? If you can remove that background here, you will be only left with image on the right and text on the left. This is the approach that I want to take. Is it possible if I can copy this image to here? Okay, where is it? I don't see it, and I don't know why I don't see it. Okay, cool. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to come where is dot dribble? Okay, and then I'm just going to press print screen, and I'm just going to screenshot this. Okay, so what am I trying to do here? If I can be honest with you, I'm trying to be a copycat. Okay, and if you've been a designer, you will know there is nothing wrong with it. Okay, so I'm just also teaching you on how to use other designs for inspiration. Okay, you don't really have to be that creative. Okay, so as you can see, so this is the layout that I'm trying to achieve. This one, okay, the image and the text. Okay, so I need to take this image. Okay, come the side, paste it here. Now it's filling the entire area. Okay, that's not what I really want, if I can be honest. Okay, let me duplicate it and take this one to the side. Okay, let's see. All right, let me just remove the stroke and see. Okay, okay, my padding here, it's a bit too much. Let's just, oops, sorry, like this. Okay, as you can see, this is moving and this one is not moving. Let's say the width, let's say fill container. Okay, let's see. Okay, this one, something like this. I'm happy with this. Okay, so I need to make sure that this aligns with this. Okay, everything starts from here. Okay, so that we can leave this space here and this space here. I hope you see this. Okay, and then I've got an image on the right and I need to have a text on the left. So what text am I going to have? Let's go to ChatGPT. Where is it? Okay, where is our tagline? Protect our planet, preserve our future. Let's copy this. Okay, come back here. Okay, and then I need to press K here. Scale this up a little bit, something like this. Enter. And then let's make this bold. Okay, Control B. Okay, scale it up again. Okay, protect our planet, preserving our future. What else do I want to do here? I think there is some sort of creativity that can goes on here, that can go on here. Maybe the size must not be the same. Okay, let's see if this here is something like this. Okay, and then this, make sure that this is not bold. Okay, and then scale this down a little bit. Okay, highlight everything and align it to the top, and let's see. Okay, I'm somewhat happy with this. Okay, let's see, isn't there a call to action? There's some sort of a small description, not a problem. Let's go to our content. Okay, so in terms of content, this is something that as a designer and even as a developer, you don't have to think about. As soon as your attention is dragged into thinking about the content, you are going to lose, what can I say? You are going to lose sight of the creative aspect of it. And if you are a developer, obviously you are going to be some sort of, what can I say? Distracted, and you might not do what you're supposed to do. So as you can see, guys, I'm just copying and paste. Okay, only focus on creativity. And then let's come here. Let me paste this. Okay, let me make sure this first of all. Where is the text? Can I set this? Let's see. Let's see. Wow. Okay, and let me make the adjustment. This doesn't really have to be bold. Where is normal? Where is regular? Okay, I think, and then let's make this one 20, and let's see. Okay, I'm happy with this. Okay, all right, let's see. Environment, that's it. Okay, come back here. Okay, I think our text is too much. Let's see if we increase this image. Not real. Okay, this image doesn't have to be that big. And also let me scale this one down a little bit. Okay, looks like we have a lot here. Okay, is a what? I think how many paragraph? Let's just put one paragraph for now. Okay, one sentence for now. Okay, since we still have also these two buttons. Okay, so what we are going to do, can we make a repetition of sign in and sign out here? Or okay, let's see our other call to action. I think explore causes and join the movement. Okay, I think these two buttons are the ones that are going to be here. Okay, since we already got the button design, we can copy these and paste them here. Okay, drag them out to here. Okay, and then they will be just different here. Okay, for instance, let's start with this one. Let's say get involved. Okay, get involved. Okay, as you can see, our button doesn't some sort of expand with the content. So what we need to do, it doesn't have to be fixed. It has to be fill container. And then we just need to work on its heading. As you can see here, the arrangement, let's make it center. And then I'm happy with it. Okay, I'm happy with this. Okay, and obviously now the size has changed. Let me expand this. The size of this has changed. Let's see if the radius is still the same. Okay, 9.74. Let's see. Okay, the radius is still the same. Okay, I'm happy with that. So it's get involved in what? Let's just say here, contact us. Okay, get involved and get in touch. Let's just say contact us for now. Okay, we're going to do the same thing here. Okay, everything is centered. What else do I want to do? What else do I want to do? This is supposed to be fill the content, as you can see. And then let's come here. Oops. Let's first increase this one. Okay. Let's see. This one is failing. Okay. Now I see. Okay. All right, guys. As you can see, we've got the call to action. Okay. So we've got This needs to come here. We've got the heading, we've got the description, we've got the buttons, and we've got the image. Okay, I'm happy with this. Okay, I'm happy with this, something like this. Okay, in terms of my text and my buttons are a bit small. Okay, my buttons are a bit small. They are too small for this layout. So let's see what I can do with them. I think this is much better. Let me take this height and make sure this is the same height. Okay, let's go back and see. Okay, I think these buttons are better. Okay, so let's see. Highlight everything here. Um, First of all, okay, Shift A, make it auto layout. Okay, I'm happy with this. And in terms of these colors, highlight this and come back here and copy this. Okay, I'm trying to make my website consistent, okay, in terms of colors and themes. And then in terms of this, I'm going to make this gray like this. Okay, make this gray like this. All right, as you can see, guys, we're getting there. So I want to take this one and this one, Shift A, as you can see. Okay, Shift A, make sure it's centered. Okay, and make sure that it's equal to this one and this one. Okay, but I think this aligns with this one. Okay, so as you can see, guys, this is more or less like the same thing, but what I just did, I just had to rely on a professional layout and just copy it, and that's it. Okay, here I'm not copying the content itself, but I'm copying the layout. Let me just give you graphic design layout so that you can understand what is it. Layout, graphic design layout. Let's see. Images. Okay, as you can see, guys, this has got nothing to do with the content itself. I think this can explain it well. Okay, as you can see, this has got nothing to do with the content but with how things are arranged. Okay, so you can always get inspiration, okay, so that your designs can be more professional in a way and realistic. Okay, so let's continue, guys. I'm happy with this. Okay, I'm happy with this. Let's see, does this has to have a shadow? Okay, I think I like it without a shadow. Okay, I think I like it without a shadow. Why am I removing the shadow? Simply because I'm making some sort of a flat design. Okay, not a design with some 3D or something like that. Okay, so let's continue. We've got this part. 100 reason for to loss every minute. Now we are going to be guided by this content. Remember, I said content is king. So we are going to be guided by this content. For me, guys, I think we only have to put our services and the footer, and then we will be done. Okay, that's what I think. That's what I think. So must it be text and image or image and text? Now that we have created auto layout here, check the advantage of auto layout. We can click any of these, double click here, click this one and press the left arrow, and then this can quickly shift. Okay, but I am used to this. Okay, my apologies, I'm used to this. Okay, this read and then image. Okay, not image and then read. Okay, so this works for me. So what we want to do now, um I like the white background. Okay, I like the white background. What we want to do now, we want the services. Okay, let's copy this and paste it here, take it out of this, and then maybe we can have a divider here. Okay, a divider here. Okay, we can have a divider here, and the color of the divider, let's see if it can be this one. Okay. And then maybe this divider could be right here at the bottom. And then here we can say our services. All right. Okay. And then I'm going to take this and shift A. Okay. And then make sure there is a gap here. Okay. If you don't see this red or what thing to adjust, you can always click your layout and come where here. Okay. And then we're going to have a list of services here. What else can we do here? I think this is fine, guys. Okay, we need to keep this simple. Okay, and let's see if we can have a footer. How is it going to look like? Let's say we have a footer, and the color of the footer is going to be this one. Okay, I think I'm happy with this footer. Obviously, as you can see, guys, now the footer expands to like it's not controlled by this. What is this in coding? This is padding, okay? It's not like, what can I say? It's not restricted by the padding. It doesn't conform to it. Okay, I'm doing that for a reason. This is some sort of what can I say? It's not a design trend, it's a design principle. Let's just quickly check here if we might find something like that. Okay, look at this. This spans through the edge, whereas where is the other one? Can I get a website with a footer here? Okay, but it's a design principle, I can say. Okay. Footers, they always let me check on, don't I have other websites here? Something like this. As you can see, guys, okay. Footers always they reach the edge of your screen from left to right. Okay, I hope you get that one. So let's just undo, undo, undo. Okay, and it's always more like a solid color. Okay, so let me move this one up a little bit. Okay, move this one up a little bit, and then we need the services. Okay, I want ChatGPT. We have contact us, and where are the services? Okay, sustainability and climate action, waste management, education. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put this here and then Control B and then make sure that this is a little bit smaller. So we've got two options here. We can make these line up like this, or we can choose a different approach, which is for me, I choose to take a different approach and I will show you. Okay, let's click here. Okay, and then sustainability and climate change and climate action. Let's come back here. Let's say climate. Let's say, okay, let's take this one. Copy. And let's go back here. Going to add this icon here. And then I'm going to double click to take it out of the frame. Delete the frame. And then I'm going to create things like cards here, okay, like information cards, okay, but you will see it when I'm done. Okay, let's go back to our to the design, this one. Okay, so for me, I'm just going to stick with one color here. Okay, and then what I want to do here, what is it that I want to do? Let's see if I could. I think this works. Okay, let me click this one and click this one and Shift A. Okay, as you can see, and Shift A again to create another container. And then let me first start by putting a sort of a light grayish color here. Okay, this is more like a card. Okay, when you click here, like when you hover over it, it's supposed to change the color. Okay, as you can see, click here and put it center to center everything. Okay, these are our services. I'm happy with this. Okay, but let me make it big a little bit. Okay. Let it be constant with the border radius. Okay, let's see. Let me use this border radius, which is 9.74. Ne? Say 9.74. Happy with that. 9.74. Okay, I'm happy with this. And then I'm just going to duplicate this. Okay, and then here, let's go to the service, waste management. Let me just paste this here. The reason why I'm pasting this here, I don't want it to take all these properties. I don't want it to be bold, okay? That's what I'm just extracting out that HTML, whatever. Okay, so here I'm just going to paste it. As you can see, guys, okay, it takes the font and the settings of this one, okay? So let's go back to here. This is waste management and recycling. Let's look for recycling. Okay, as you can see, I think this suits best. Copy this and go back here. Okay, let me double click and remove this out of this frame. And take the size of this. What is the size of this icon? Then I'm going to lock this. Let's see if I put this. As you can see, it's not locked. Can I lock the aspect ratio? Yes, let's Control V. As you can see, this scales automatically, and then I'm going to put it in here, and then I'm going to delete this one. Okay, and then let me go back to here. It's management, education, and advocacy. Paste it here, and then let's copy and paste it here, guys. And then let's just double click and just create another one. Community engagement. Let's go back here and look for education. All right. What represents education? I think this one is better. Zoom in, double click, take this one out, delete this. Okay, let's scale this and let's double click here and check the width and height. Double click here. Okay, and then take this here and then let me delete this. And then what else do I want to do? Community engagement. Let me community engagement. Let me just community and see if I can get something. But if not, I'm just going to type users. I think this represents community. This one or this one? Okay, I think I like this one. Okay, remember, in terms of the design, these are not the icons that we are going to use. Okay, we are going to use a library that will supply us with icons. Okay, maybe if we want, we can take these images as they are, but ideally, you don't take these SVGs from here. You usually use a a library, so that when you want to change colors on hover, that library is going to be easier for us to do that. But if you put images like this one, like SVGs, obviously they won't be interactive. Okay, so we just have to decide if we go with the library or the SVGs. Okay, SVGs have a limitation. Undo. Make sure I lock the aspect ratio, paste here, and then take this one here. All right, and then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to highlight everything here and press Shift A. Okay, and then I'm going to spread this, move this up a little bit. Okay, and then let's see. I've got this, I've got this. So let me Shift A this one, Shift A, so that this can be an auto layout, and highlight everything here, Shift A, so that these can be auto layout. Let me center it. Okay, move it up a little bit. I'm happy with this. All right, and what else? Let's create a footer. I don't think I need this one now. Okay, and then let's create a footer. What about this navigation? Do we have to separate it? It looks like to me. Let's see. Okay, let's leave it like this for now. Okay, and then here, what are we going to put? Let's come back here, contact us. You just put an address. What do I want to do here? Let's go back. What do I want to do here? Let me just put a website. Okay, let me just put a website.com, let's say. Control B. Okay, make sure this is centered. Okay, so here, guys, feel free to put whatever that you want to put. Maybe it's going to be your contact details, your home address, and. Okay, remember, we were just doing a revamp here. Okay, I'm just showing you how I would have approached this design. Okay, as you can see, there is nothing much that has been done here. I've just added an identity here, and I have just eliminated some of the items here, which I don't have more information about, and I've put contact us and the login buttons. Okay, the buttons, and then from then I've changed only the layout here. The image is still the same, okay, but the layout has changed, and I also added some content from ChatGPT. Okay, and that is it. And okay, let's see here, this doesn't reach this part. Why this doesn't reach? It's because of this. Okay, that is it. Okay, so as you can see, this is just a layout, and even this layout I copied it somewhere, and that is it, guys. There's nothing much here. Okay, there is nothing much that has been done here. I think we have reached the first section of this. Since this has been long enough on its own, what I'm going to do, I am going to upload it on Coded UI. Okay, this channel of mine, in case you're not aware of it, this channel of mine, it's more like a UI channel. Okay, so I'm going to upload this here. Okay, and the one for coding, when we're actually coding, I'm going to upload it here on Coded Design. So you might as well subscribe on Coded Design so that you can learn on how to design the UI, or you can subscribe on Coded UI to learn more about Figma. In case you don't know, I am Matthew Msingati, the designer and developer from South Africa. I've got this advanced React component composition course on Udemy, and also I've got this Next.js course. So if you might want to support me, please check the link in the description below. And that is it. So let's just quickly check here. This is not what I'm looking for. I want this one. So somebody might ask, how do I then get this file? Okay, like the revamped version. Please check the link in the description to my Substack. Okay. I think the label will be Figma file. Then you will just go to my Substack and then you have to subscribe there so that you form part of my contact list. So that if I've got something that I've released in, let's say, free courses, free coupon code, so that you can also get those. And then once you subscribe to my Substack, you are going to get a list of all my assets, everything like coding, like source code, like all of my Figma files. This will be part of that. I think it will be under this name. Okay, I'm not sure if this is Zyla or what. Okay, but it will be under this name, and it's going to be the last item there. Okay, now I'm happy with this, guys. Okay, but there's just one little thing. Okay, these are the things that designers, people who are not designers, they become like frustrated, or they don't understand this about us. Okay, designers will always say, like, let's tweak it a little bit. Okay, when you're like, okay, it's done, let's push it to production, they will always say, let's tweak it a little bit. Okay, so I think now I am caught up by that syndrome, okay, of doing many adjustments. Okay, but this one is just going to be a small one. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to double click here, and I'm going to go to strokes, as you can see, guys. Okay, but I need this to be this color, and then I need to make it light. Okay, something like this. Okay, I'm making this to pop up a little bit. Okay, so that it cannot be like 100% flat, so that what can I say, to separate it from the background. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, how do I duplicate this? Oh, okay, let me do this. Let me do this. Copy this color, and then I'm going to double click here, and then paste this color. Okay, as you can see, guys, double click here, stroke, paste this color, double click here, stroke here, paste this color. Okay, and I think I'm done, guys. Okay, so let's just click on this and try to preview. Where is the preview or the prototype? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Design and prototype. Okay, and then let me just click play here. Let's see how this looks. Okay, we are done now. And then in the next section, so we are going to code it. Okay, so if you might want to check the coding part as well, please come here to Coded Design and subscribe. You are going to see the coding version. If you might want to see the UX UI version, please come here on Coded UI. And then don't forget, I've got these two awesome courses if you might want to learn more from me. Let's see what else. If in case you are a small business, you want a system that can create a code and invoice, I've got this new application of mine, which is an accounting system. Okay. You can just come here and sign up. Okay, then you are going to sign up here. Since I've already logged in here, that's why it's taking me to the stage. So here you can come and create a quotation, guys. Okay, you can sign in and register with your company. You can go to quotations and check the PDF version of your own quotation. So something like this, you can view a PDF, and you can also create invoices. Okay, so this is something that I've created. Okay, something like this. So feel free to come and check it. So let's go back where here. This is a mobile version. I don't think I wanted a mobile version. Why? It's a mobile. Let me think. Let's come here. Fit on screen, device full screen. It's I'm not looking for a more Android mobile. Okay, let's go back. Why my prototype is showing a mobile screen? Let's see, prototype, let me check here. preview some settings, precise to fit show device. Okay, my apologies about this. I don't really know why it's set up to mobile. Okay, since this screen is desktop, usually the preview automatically works according to this. So if it was a mobile, it was supposed to tune into mobile, but it looks like it's on mobile by default. I don't really have to show a prototype, guys. So as you can see, guys, okay, let's maybe if I can change it here. Yeah, I think I can change it here. Let's raise desktop, desktop. Let's try this MacBook Pro. Okay, and then let's preview. Okay, prototype. Let's. Oh, now I see. Now I see, guys. Okay, this is not a clean project. Okay, let me show you what I did. Okay, zoom out, zoom out. You will be shocked what is in here. Okay. Okay, so this is not the only screen that is here. Okay, so as you can see, guys, okay, I've got a lot of things here. So now I understand why it was misbehaving. My apologies about that. But okay, we are done, guys, as you can see. Okay, so now I'm going to take this to a new project and then I'm going to save it and then check the link in the description below to my Substack and then you will get this and then you will use this to code. I am Matthew Msingati, the designer and developer from South Africa, the hybrid, the best of both worlds. See you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe.